Today we're going to dive straight into a workout specifically designed for your lower abdominals, and we'll start out just cat-cowing through the spine. We'll inhale, expand, exhale as you draw the spine up towards the ceiling. Moving into our first exercise, we're going to come down onto our back, float the legs up into tabletop, and we're going to toe tap with pacing here, alternating the legs back and forth. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Throughout all these exercises, when we're lying on the mat, we want to maintain neutral pelvis. So there's a slight gap behind your low back, but we don't want to expand that gap and move the rib cage or the spine around during these exercises. Second break. We'll float the legs back up to tabletop here, and we're going to move into exercise number 2. We're going to reach away the right leg, lower and lift. So our foot is just a straight line over top of the mat, and it comes right back up towards 45 degrees. Keep the pelvis stable and steady. Make sure that you're not arching through your back. Second break. The next exercise, we'll be doing the same thing, switching to the other leg. Left leg reaches out. We're going to lower down parallel to the mat and bring it up 45 degrees. If you find it too challenging here to keep the spine in a neutral position, you can also place your foot down on the mat to help you stabilize. Second break. Next, we're going to be moving into the double leg stretch with our head down on the mat. So we'll take our legs from tabletop and reach them out to 45 degrees. Reach and return to tabletop, reaching away. This exercise in particular is going to be one that you'll want to arch through your spine and move out of neutral here. We're really going to concentrate. If it's really challenging to take the legs out to 45 degrees, you can also shoot them straight up to 90 degrees. Second break here. You can hug the knees in, give yourself a little break. We're going to move through all of those exercises again. Legs up to tabletop, and we're going to tap the toes down and alternate. If you're having trouble feeling this in your abdominals, you should check out my video, How to Float Legs into Tabletop, focusing on abdominals. I will have the link right up in the corner there, and that will help you to master what we should be feeling here. Second rest here. Now we're going to integrate our arms into these next 2 exercises to make it a little bit more challenging. Reach away the right leg, and we're going to lower and lift the same way that we've been doing. Now take your opposite arm, your left arm, and reach it up to frame the face. Just hold that arm there as you lower and lift the leg. 10-second break here, and then we'll move to the other side. Right arm lifts up to frame the face, left leg reaches out and away. And lower and lift the leg, trying to keep the arm and the rest of the body stable, and again, not flaring through the ribcage or moving through the spine. And 10-second break. From here, we're going to lift the arms straight up out of the shoulders, and when we reach the legs away, we're going to reach the arms overhead. Reach the legs, arms come up to frame the face as the legs reach out to 45 degrees. If it's too challenging with the arms, you don't have to use them here. This is just another variation that you can add on to this exercise. Ten-second rest here. Now we're going to go through each one of these exercises for one final round. Legs in tabletop, and we're going to tap those toes down, alternating the legs. Ten-second break. We're going next into that single leg reach, lower and lift. Left arm is up. Reach the right leg away. Lower and lift back up to 45 degrees. Ten-second break, and switching sides. Right leg coming up to frame the face. The left leg extended, and lower and lift. Ten-second break, and one final exercise, that double leg stretch. Arms up out of the shoulder. Arms come up to frame the face as you reach the legs out towards 45 degrees. Our workout is complete. We're going to come over for a rest, coming hands and knees, hands right underneath the shoulders, going into cat and cow. Exhale as you draw that navel up, head and tail come down towards the mat, and then reverse that, head and tail lifting towards the ceiling, belly dropping down towards the mat. Come back into rest pose. Take a couple breaths. Thank you so much for being with me here at the Bennie Barre Pilates studio. Be sure to check out my channel for Pilates exercises, bar workouts, Pilates how-tos, springboard Pilates, and much more. I'll see you guys next time in the studio.